Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Skylar and I'm not a good reseller. And in today's video, to start things off, I wanted to go ahead and pull orders for the weekend. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my notebook here and write down a list of everything that needs to be pulled and get started. So two of the orders that we have for this weekend sold, and I have the items actually still stored in the house. I haven't brought them out and put them in inventory yet because they sold pretty quickly. So the first thing that sold is this Tori Richard Hawaiian t-shirt, and this t-shirt sold for $18.99 plus the buyer paid shipping. And the next one that sold that I picked out of the house is this "You Suck at Golf" t-shirt, polo shirt, and this shirt sold. I took a best offer of 15 bucks, buyer paid shipping. Pretty much on all my orders I have the buyer pay shipping. I don't really do free shipping on my store. Alright, so the next order that sold is in box O. For my inventory system, I pretty much follow Ginger Marvin in that they use a bunch of banker boxes. And so I have banker boxes on the shelf all right here, and they're all alphabetized. And so I pretty much have them in like a zigzag form to figure out where the box is. And the only thing that I do differently from them is that I use this cling wrap, but the only reason I use that is because I'm in a shed in Florida. So I figured, let's give it a little extra protection in case there's some humidity or something, especially when I had plushes, so that was a concern. Alright. So this is the Build-A-Bear that sold. A little bunny with shoes and everything. And this one only sold for 5 bucks. So unfortunately for me, I kind of jumped on the big Build-A-Bear bandwagon on eBay, thinking that these, had a lot more value than just your normal plush. So, I bought all these a little bit more than I probably should have, at like 3 or 4 bucks. So at this point, it's been about 6 months. I pretty much got these whenever I started reselling. So at this point, I'm kind of just trying to break even, trying to get rid of them. So yeah, $5 for this one. And that's why I'm not a good reseller. Alright, yes, I said that I do my inventory system in the banker boxes and have it all alphabetized nice and neat. Well, I recently acquired these metal filing cabinets. And so I started trying to think of a way to use them in my inventory system. For now, though, pretty much it's whenever I'm very lazy and haven't processed them in my inventory, I'll just throw them in here real quick. So right now I need to find a Street Fighter 4 Xbox 360 controller, and I'm also going to grab a Titleist golf club torque screwdriver. So I pretty much have a general idea of where everything is here. I mean, there's not too much to search through, and I kind of put things together. Like, I'll have cables, electronics here. I'll have, shoes in a certain area and things like that. So it's not really ever too hard to find in this section. Now, of course, if I had it scattered all over the place in my shed, it'd be pretty much impossible to find stuff, and, I'd lose inventory. I'm not a good reseller, alright? I'm not the worst reseller, so I am able to find stuff. Alright. So yes, the first thing that sold was this Titleist torque screwdriver I found at a yard sale a while back. And this sold for $15. Alright. And here's the Street Fighter controller. So this is a Street Fighter controller for the Xbox 360. And that sold for $19. And of course, remember, everything that I sell in my store is the customer pays shipping. I never do free shipping on my orders. So in terms of keeping track of my inventory system, I kind of make 2 copies of it. First thing I usually do is write it here in this notebook of where everything is. And then later on in the day or in the night or something, I'll go in and add it to my spreadsheet of where everything is. But it's good to have, 2 copies at minimum in different places of the inventory that you have so you can keep track of it. A while back I had a laptop where I kind of had everything on it and it broke, and so I was like, oh great, I lost all my inventory. Luckily though, I was still doing this system, so I was able to just basically go back and look in here and recreate that spreadsheet. So not the worst thing to happen to somebody. Not the quickest inventory system if I'm honest, and yes, it could be a lot better, but this is what I do. And the last item I sold is way back here. It's just where I keep all my VCR and DVDs. Alright. So this right here sold. Probably some of my more big ticket items is these VCR DVD players, and this one sold for $85 plus shipping, and I probably bought this for like 15 bucks. I'll have to look at my notes, but usually I pay around 10 to 20 bucks for these, so nice flip. And that wraps it up for this weekend sales. For my store, that's usually about where it lands, between 5 and 10 sales on the weekend, so good weekend for me. And if you're interested in this, please like and subscribe, follow my journey, and maybe one day I won't be such a bad reseller.